All right, and welcome back to our coverage of the 2021 Killer Bees. We're playing the Passage, the Saturday B tier here in La Vista Park. We're in Alton, Illinois. Thank you to the St. Louis Disc Golf Club for putting on a great event and getting these courses ready for us.
Yeah, we are super excited to be back with you guys on the back nine, covering this round. The back nine looks to be a lot more scoreable on this course. There's quite a few par fives, so look for Presnell, DG, Rich Klein, and Drew Cantrell to get it going and shred a little bit more here on the back nine of this course.
Yeah, not too bad of a start for Andrew and Derek and Rich. I know Drew's looking to get some more birdies on this back nine. Let's see what we have in store.
All right, hole 10. This is a pretty interesting hole. So you throw over this entire plot of land, kind of where the drone is flying, and then it cuts back dog legs down this tunnel. So this one is listed at 545 feet. Kind of want to push a shot at least 450 straight, try to get it to the mouth of that tunnel, just so you have a straight approach shot. So look at these guys really getting their first big rip in of the round.
Andrew putting a pretty good move on it. This one plays a little uphill and kind of slopes down to the left side, which leaves you kind of a blind shot into the green every time. He's going to have some sort of turnover into the green there. Derek looks like he left this one out wide left. But honestly, you've got more of a straight shot the more left you are. I don't think it's a bad play.
Yeah, it's a bit of a farther approach, but it definitely leaves you with a better angle. The tighter you are to the right side, the more pinched off that you're going to be, unless you can throw it close to 500 feet and push that wood line.
Rich putting it out left side there with the forehand. Here's Drew. Let's see what he's got here.
Yeah, it looks like he left it a little bit high. You can tell by his body language, maybe that's going to crash left.
Yeah, so he's left side short here. He's kind of lining up a forehand into this gap. You can see up at the top right of your screen. That's where he's trying to go.
Oh, just a tad bit early, looked like. I liked it right out of his hand, but just hooked up a bit too quick on him.
Oh, there's Rich.
He's going up and over.
Big over the top. Let's see if he's got it. Just catches one of those early guardians. He'll have a pitch up, maybe a long run.
Yeah, it looked like he was circle 2 maybe. He might be able to give that a run. Again, like most of the greens on this one slopes down away from the basket, so it's going to be a tough putt if he decides to run it.
Derek flicking some sort of putter maybe or mid. Just gets caught up. That mouth is super tight and tends to be an awkward angle unless you have just an absolute perfect tee shot. Andrew turning one over into the green here. This looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Hit something. Yep. That'll be a circle 1 uphill putt for him.
Pretty fortunate tree there because
definitely
this green gets hairy around the edges.
Yeah, you can see what happens if you hit early in that mouth at all. Just got to do a little standstill just to get it around the corner here.
Drew just catching some high cabbage and leaving himself some sort of circle 2 look for par. Here's Rich. Nice downhill look at it. Just a little left there. Rich really likes that straddle putt.
Yeah, I was about to say, it didn't look like there was too much in his way. I was wondering why you decided to go to the straddle there, but it's all about what's most comfortable for you.
Yeah, I think he tends to lean on that straddle. Here's Drew, hoping to save his par here. Just short left. Got caught up by the log. He'll have a uphill 30-footer for his par or for his bogey.
Looks like Derek's going to the straddle as well. All of those guys about in the same spot.
Yep, they're all down in that 30-foot comeback putt range. Derek he's always got the swag. He's rocking the bang putts, not dope. And a nice par putt there.
Great putt there from DG.
Shout out to Nick Rudder, RIP. Here's Drew.
Drew has been just off all day. He's had a ton of putts hit cage or chains and just bounce out.
Rich just a little high on his comebacker. He'll take a bogue. And here's Andrew looking for a birdie here. Nice. Another one just squeaking over the rim.
Yep.
I know he wants to get those putts higher, but I think he'll be happy with that 3 there.
Definitely. I love Andrew's rhythm, how he does the exact same thing every single time.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect for players who can stick to a routine and make it work.
Yep.
Definitely. All right, here we are, hole 11, another par 4. This one plays 737 feet from the whites. You've got kind of a downhill sloping to the left tee shot here. The key is not to fade too far left. You kind of want to be on the right side to access the screen. It continues downhill from on your second shot. There's a lot of guardian trees coming in, but there is a clean shot if you get yourself in position.
Yeah, this is by far my favorite hole on the course. I absolutely love this green. If you push it far enough, you're going to have maybe an over-the-top look these guys are going to have to get down there for a 3, or you can take that straight tunnel shot.
And I did misspeak here. This is a par 5. And Andrew looks like he put a good move on this one, maybe too far, but he stays out of the wood line, so he should have a look into the green from there.
Yeah, he'll have a straight shot right down that tunnel from the looks of it.
Yeah, you can push this one too far right as well. I did see a couple people go into the woods there. Here's Derek. Similar spot to Andrew. He'll have a straight shot at it. Rich will be throwing a forehand as usual.
And I don't hate the forehand if you've got the power on this one.
Yeah, it sets up nicely.
Yeah, I think that one of the biggest misses on this one with the slope right to left is if you throw that hyzer maybe straight, it crashes right into those woods. But
yep.
With the downhill too, just leaving it over there by the wood line, letting it flex right back out to the middle.
Yeah,
it's a good play.
He's right in the middle of the fairway, so he'll have some sort of turnover putter or maybe a flick into the green. And here's Drew trying to get something going here.
Yeah, he's got some sneaky power. Let's see if he can unleash one here.
That looked like a pretty good rip. Let's see if he stays far enough right. And there's that miss. It kind of leaks down the hill. He'll be in an awkward spot on an uphill lie, trying to turn or hyzer something into the green. Here's Andrew ripping one down the gap.
Leaks a little bit right, but he shouldn't have any problem getting up and down for the birdie from that spot.
Yeah, as we mentioned before, a lot of these par 5s on the back are very eagleable. They tend to play on the easier side of the numbers, and these guys will be looking for 3s on most of them.
Yeah, and this is the first PDGA sanctioned event out here at La Vista, so they're going to take into account what a lot of these top pros were able to do at this course relative to par, and probably make some adjustments coming up for some of these other ones. But it's a lot of fun to watch, especially on this one. This is a risk reward shot. If you can push it in an area like Drew, he might be going over the top here. Yep, you see him try to crash over the top. Let's see if he can get it on the green on this one.
It's like maybe short left side, but he might have a look there for his eagle opportunity.
Yeah, a little bit of stuff in his way, but maybe just edge a circle a little bit outside.
And Derek, he's basically at the mouth right here, pitching up. And that'll be a tap-in birdie. And Andrew from a similar spot. I thought he got further down there, but...
Just laying it up. He's really good at those ante runs. I'm surprised he didn't get more air on that one and try to give it a go.
Yeah, he is. I feel like he has been playing pretty conservative on the green today. Here's Rich from the woods, short right side. Oh,
That
great
was
bid.
a great run from him.
Just a couple inches low. Drew from the long left side of the green, trying to get an eagle here.
Just off the top.
Yeah, Drew just looking to find that smooth putt today. And Andrew pretty much tapping in his birdie here. Yeah, no doubter there for him. Looks like, what is that, 4 birdies?
Yep, looking like it.
And that's a...
Oh, off the pole and out. Spoke a little too soon there.
Yeah, we did, and that's just kind of how the day is going for Drew, I think. You know, finally gets a look for birdie and just gets rejected. All right, we're at hole 12. Shout out to Alton Rotary for putting in these sweet concrete tee pads. Hole 12 is what is this? This is a par 4. Oh, yeah, I remember this hole. This is a par 4, straight through the gap, over the valley. Goes back up to the right. Definitely reachable for the eagle if you pure one, but this green really makes it difficult because if you come in short, you're going to have not much for putting. You kind of have to access it from the left side.
Yeah, it might be the most difficult green on the whole course. If you're not pin high, it seems like it's going to be really tough to have a straight look at the putt.
Yep. Andrew keeping it low middle. And that's a solid play for the easy 3 there. Anything in the middle here will give you a pretty good upshot into the green.
Yeah, he'll probably be playing maybe a touch forehand, a little bit of a turnover backhand. As long as you're pin high, you should have a look somewhere between 35 and 40 feet if you just put it dead straight.
And this is a pretty interesting little tunnel too, because it plays like downhill and then back up late. So you kind of want to play it into the hill and get some ground play, I think.
Yeah, definitely. You don't have the ceiling to be able to get it as high as you need to really push all the way up there. So if you're going to get it all the way up there for an eagle look, you have to really rip one full power to be able to get it all the way up that hill.
And looks like that ceiling kind of got Derek there. So he'll be scrambling for a par, I think, from left side.
This is somebody I think could maybe get there with that forehand.
And this looks like a pretty good rip. But
oh, it just catches high.
Yeah, there's that middle Y tree that sometimes you get lucky and get through it or sneak around it, but it definitely comes into play, especially for the forehand. And Drew, after that brutal spit out, let's see if he can lace one down the fairway.
Yeah, Drew.
Yeah, dead center.
And that's a great shot. He'll have a easy upshot into the green there. Yeah, they really like to tuck these gold pins away, and this is probably the tightest green on the course. Derek with a forehand, getting through some stuff. Looks like he'll be about 100 feet away on the left side, probably pitching up for par.
Yeah, he's almost pin high, so that whole left side access to the green up there is pretty wide open for him. He should be able to save.
Rich catching the middle tree there, but should have a par look.
See if Drew can get up and down for the birdie from here.
Another tree, but maybe a fortunate kick. He might have something from circle 2 there. See if Andrew can get a clean shot up in there. Yeah, there's basically like a wall in between the fairway and the basket.
Yeah, you can be 12 feet away from the basket on this one in front of those trees and have nothing. So
Yep. Yeah, a lot of people you'll see play right into those trees and just hope to have a straddle. Andrew came up short. Rich flicking up for his par. He'll have a 20-footer.
Yeah, that's the play that I kind of planned on going for. Just try to put something in the middle, flick something up around the corner, and that back side of that green is way more accessible. You don't have that wall of trees in your way.
Derek taking his medicine. That should be easy par for him. Drew, let's see what he's got here. It looks pretty obscured.
Yeah.
But that's that island where he should have an easy straddle putt there. Andrew for the birdie. Short left.
Oh, just a little short.
And that's not something that you see very often from Derek.
No, typically 25 and in, he's 100%.
Or Rich there. Something's going on here. Let's see if these guys can get it in the basket. Drew taps in his par. Yeah, I'm very surprised actually to not see any birdies on this hole from this card. That's
Especially with some of the drives that we saw,
Right.
especially from Drew and Andrew. Both those guys put it dead center right in the middle of the fairway. And there are a couple trees in those fairways that you've got to get through to get up and have a look, but not a ton in your way on this one. You've done all the hard work, seems like, off the tee. But on to hole 13. This is a really cool hole. Off the tee, you have kind of this tight tunnel shot. You've got a really pure one right in between there, and then it opens up once you get through that initial gap, and it filters a little bit down the hill to the left and back up around this corner to the right to this basket. Really, really cool hole design. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, I love how you can see the basket way down there from the tee here. Makes you want to park it. And Andrew, Heiser flipping one, short right side, but should be no problem. He'll have some sort of upshot from about 250, 300 there.
Yeah, if you get one through this initial gap and you're out in the open, you'll have some sort of look to get you up there for the birdie. Good shot here from Drew, putting him right down the middle.
Yeah, this is one of the open style holes on this course, but if you don't land in the fairway, it is very thick on the edges. And it slopes right to left, so kind of can play some skip down to the left sometimes, which can get you in trouble.
Yeah, with this one being a par 4, only 540 feet, if you can get over 300 feet on this one, these guys shouldn't have too much of an issue getting up and down for the birdies.
And I really like the forehand play on this one. You can really use a lot of that airspace, and then it fades against the hill, as you can see here.
That was such a great
That
shot.
is a smash from Rich.
Oh, stay out of the woods.
Oh, that's not a good roll, though.
Doesn't look like he went in too far. He'll probably have some sort of stretch out forehand, but that was such a pretty shot. He played it even over that the tall stuff on the right, looked like to flex it all the way down. That was a really, really cool shot. Let's see what Presnell has here for the approach. Little early, sneaks through though.
Yeah, that's that kind of wall of bushes that tends to stop a lot of upshots, but he'll have a putt there. Derek trying to get it close.
Good looking shot from him.
Yeah, smooth putter play to about right around circle's edge. Drew, probably another forehand zone. And that's a good shot from him. He'll be in the circle there.
Yep, step out play from Rich here.
Yeah, and in spite of this hole being pretty open, like I said, on my card, a few people went off the fairway, and if you're off the fairway here, it can get pretty rough.
Yeah, if you're even more than a foot or so in, it's going to be hard to have a putt. But we see Derek straddle out on that one and connect. Great looking putt from him.
Oh, and just high on that one from Andrew.
Pretty rare miss from him.
Yeah, you don't see him missing the circle very often. Rich from a knee here, a couple knees.
Wow,
Ooh.
and yeah, you can see there just how difficult it can be if you get off the fairway at all here.
Yeah, I'm sure he was hoping to have some sort of look there, but not much.
Great putt from Drew.
Drew with the birdie. It's good to see. Andrew tapping in his par. Rich as well. And that one averaged right at 4, which is pretty interesting. Here we are on 14. We've got another par 5 here. This one has an island of OB that we're flying over right now. You kind of want to land just right side of that, and then you go down this tunnel playing downhill. Lots of trees in the fairway, and then you've got this kind of sloped green with a big drop off behind it. Lots of trouble on this one, but at the same time, very eagleable.
Yeah, this was our 4th easiest hole on the day, averaging almost a half stroke below par.
Drew ripping one. This looks like a good hyzer angle. Wow.
Great drive right in the middle.
That is perfect. I can't imagine a better drive there.
Yeah, if you walk up the fairway and you want to place your disc in one spot, you'd probably be picking right there. That was a great pull from Drew.
Derek, this might be a little tight. Hopefully he doesn't get that island. Oh, he's way tight. But, wow. Sneaks through.
Yeah, that was fortunate. He's actually going to have a pretty straight look at it, too. That might have, whatever he nicked, probably kept him out of being deep in the woods left.
Andrew probably throwing a force. Might be a little straight.
Get a skip left.
So he's going to be a little pinched, but should be no problem for a birdie there. And Rich throwing a backhand. And that's not a good spot.
Yeah, that's one of the mistakes on this hole. I think that wood line is maybe 320 off the tee. So if you accidentally flip something over like that, that's what you're going to see most of the time, just going deep. He does play a pretty solid forehand cut roller out of there. He'll be looking straight down the tunnel on his 3rd shot.
Yeah, and if you don't put it right in the perfect spot on this one, you tend to have to pitch up or pitch out because this gap here is pretty tight. And that's pretty well played.
Yeah.
He'll have a easy pitch up for par there.
Derek looking to play a little turnover forehand shot to get down through the gap.
Catching that middle one, that is the tree you have to beat on that upshot. There's really just one, and that's it. Andrew actually kind of has a step out look here for his upshot into the green. Oh, wow. And getting pretty fortunate. A little tree late, but he's right in the middle. He'll have a circle 2 look, I think, for eagle.
Yeah, I'm sure he's happy after that one to make it that far down. That's a really tough shot that he had, though, to be able to really commit and pull it over as hard as you need to and not hit that first tree right out of your hands.
Drew from just ideal spot. Look at this.
Get in. Oh, right over the top.
I wish that would have gone in. What a shot there from Drew. He'll have a uphill circle's edge look for eagle. Rich just pitching up. Look to be okay. And Derek from left side of the fairway, I think. Yep. Fortunate log.
Yeah, really good tree there.
Yeah, that could have gone a long way. That's pretty sloped down that way. And Andrew from probably 45-ish. Maybe 40. A little low right.
All right, let's see if Drew can connect for this eagle.
Oh, it's just been so close today. And Andrew coming back for his birdie. Oh man, he's loving that rim up and in putt today.
Yeah, living on the edge today.
Yeah, I don't like to mess around with those nubs on those Titans very often, but he's getting the love today. And Derek tapping in, no problem there. Rich as well. Well played from our group here. Here's hole 15. We've got ourselves another par 5. This one is a round the corner to the left, big dog leg. You basically want to play a big hyzer shot out into the field and then some sort of shot, maybe a forehand or a backhand turnover into the green. A lot of these guys, again, are going to be looking for an eagle look on this one.
Yeah, hole 15 actually played as the easiest hole on the day, so be looking for most of these guys to have putts for an eagle on this one.
There is some OB late on the right side, but it really doesn't come into play unless you throw an errant shot on your second shot. Drew still got the box after his birdie. Yeah, I think this one kind of baits you into trying to cut the corner, which Drew does very well there. But for somebody with a little less power, you kind of want to play this one out to the right to have a good look.
Yeah, Derek looking like he's trying to flex something a little bit, and this looks great.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. They're both probably about 250 to 300 from the green there.
Yeah, a couple trees to contend with from there, but not much danger.
Andrew, big smash here.
Yeah, he is staying clear of the woods on the left there. Just
Wow.
putting a big pull out dead straight. Yeah, that's a rip. Even maybe behind the big dirt pile there.
Yeah, I really wanted to see somebody land up on top there. All right, here's Rich. He's throwing the forehand just for position, probably. Gets a little turn on it.
Getting it to turn over.
That'll be a good shot for him. Yep. So we'll all have some up shots here for the eagle look. Rich, little left maybe, early. Catches one of those guardian trees. He'll probably be about 80 feet from the basket with a pitch up.
Yeah, and this basket placement is a little bit tricky too. It's on some sort of a ridge. Drops off a little bit behind it and a bit in front of it. So if you airball at all, you could have a little bit of a difficult putt. That was a great approach there from Andrew.
Yeah, he'll probably be in the circle there. Drew.
Looks the same from Drew.
This looks great.
Get it.
Sit. Yep, that looks like inside the circle. He'll have a putt for eagle again. And Derek is looking to put this one close. Nice flip up putter shot here.
Oh, yeah,
sit down.
Yeah, ask for it to hit something and he does. Stays well inside the circle there.
Love it when they listen. Here's Rich. He's probably 70-ish feet. Maybe have a look here. Oh, he's closer than I thought. Oh, just a bit short. Good run there.
Even after hitting that early tree, still almost connects for the eagle.
Derek from down, putting uphill. Good putt. That's a 3, and that's really what these pros are looking for on this hole. Not a whole lot of trouble here. If you throw that first shot into a good spot, you are trying to get the eagle for sure.
Definitely.
And Drew, similar spot. Oh no. And this is just the story of the day for Drew. But again, this is first round. I know he's got a lot of confidence and he'll come back and probably make this one right here.
Just a bit low.
And Andrew looked like he kind of went up the hill a little bit, so he'll be pretty close. Oh, yeah. This is just a tap in.
These putts are always a little bit tricky, though, when you're putting that uphill.
That is true. You can definitely leave it nose up and get a bad spin.
That was a perfect putt, though. That's exactly where you want to hit him when you're putting that uphill.
Yep. So Drew taking the pierogi here, as I like to call it. Nobody wants to get a par in this hole when you're playing open. But
good cleanup.
Welcome to Van Man Discs. This place is beautiful. You play disc golf right out the door.
Van Man Discs, located at 1524 Clinton Hills Parkway in Swansea. VanManDiscs.com.
all right, and we're on to hole 16 here. This is a par 3, 345 feet, slightly downhill. This is basically a backhand hyzer, straight shot. You'll see a lot of fairway drivers, mid ranges. This is one these guys definitely want to get. Not a whole lot of trouble. They're coming in maybe a little short, but yeah, circle 2 putt there. Andrew looks like he's got his green drone. And
throws it perfect.
Perfect. A little deep, but should be no problem. Rich going backhand again.
It's like maybe the same blue disc from the hole prior.
See if he gets a little fade. And that'll be nice. It looks like circle's edge. And Drew. I'm guessing he's throwing a buzz or some sort of mid here. But let's see.
It almost looked like a Firebird.
Yeah, it did.
He's got a couple of those 16s in his bag, I know, and that looks like might have been one of those.
A little short, but he'll have a circle's edge look. Here's Derek from maybe 45 feet.
Oh, just high. He thought it was in too.
Rich from just a little closer. Oh, just the opposite miss. And Drew.
See if he can split the difference.
There you go.
Good putt, Drew.
Good putt. And Andrew, this should be routine for him. Yep. No nubs that time. Couple birdies, couple pars. I know these guys wanted to all birdie that hole. And now we got a couple, well, this next hole is eagleable, but has some tricky green here. Another par 4. Forehand shot up to the right, maybe a backhand turnover. Plays way uphill at the end. These guys are looking just to not hit a tree, land somewhere in the middle, and hopefully get an upshot look into the green.
Yeah, this is even tighter than maybe some of those front 9 holes. The gap that you've got to hit on this one to play it up to the right is pretty slim.
Oh, yeah. And the big miss here is getting a kick down to the left because it goes way downhill. Andrew leaking a little left there, but probably not a terrible spot.
I honestly think even maybe a little bit further upright, if you get deeper in there, it cuts off the angle a little bit more.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Further down left you are, he might have a little bit more of an angle to approach that green.
Drew, tight forehand. He's going to be in some rough there.
Yeah. This one with that slope uphill, it's a really touchy backhand. So if you turn it over a little bit too much and it hits on edge on that hill, you're rolling all the way down just like we saw Prez do.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of par 4s at 350 feet, but this is why, because, you know, if you hit any tree early, it's playing like a par 4 for sure. Rich with the forehand to reach this hole.
Get around it. Just squares that last one up he needed to miss.
Yeah, if he would have missed that, I think that would have possibly gotten up into the green. Rich first to throw his upshot here. Trying to get a skip. He does. Wow. Skipped it too high somehow.
I think that's still a maybe edge of circle 2, a little bit further out, but
Andrew's down on that left side, but he'll probably have some sort of hyzer into the green here. And that looks like a long putt for his par, or for his birdie there. Drew lining up the thumber. Not what you want to see, but Still should be able to get a par there. Derek straddling out on a knee.
And sit. Oh, great shot.
Well played. Easy tap in there for his birdie. Rich giving it a run. Just a little high, but should be no problem there for a par. Drew's been off in the woods quite a bit here. Let's see if he can make something happen.
Oh, don't roll.
Well, he was trying to make it happen, but the course is saying no.
Yeah.
Here's Andrew.
Just a bit low.
He'll be okay with that, though. And Drew, see if he can get one in. Just fit right again.
Yep.
Tap in his bogey. Rich tapping his par. Looks like Derek will be easy birdie here.
Good approach shot, too.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, that right side, especially throwing a backhand into that green.
Yeah, he was doing some sort of
touchy.
patent pending from the ground uphill. Yeah, that was a really touchy shot.
So
Pulled it off well.
only one birdie there, which shows you that that hole's got some teeth. And hole 18, this is a par 5, playing slightly uphill. You've got a Mando tree on the left that you have to stay right of, about 450 feet off the tee. And then you kind of throw over this hill crest to this elevated basket. These players all should have no problem reaching this hole in 2 shots and having an eagle look.
Yeah, I'd be looking for all of them to be trying to get to the top of that hill, pretty much pin high with that big tree up there to be able to see the basket and have a pretty no stress approach shot to end their round with another birdie.
Yeah,
Or excuse me, this is a par 5. You had to end the round with an eagle.
correct. Derek getting a lot of turn on that one, which I think he wanted. That's a good spot. Andrew, big pump out to the right.
Yeah, that was a rip. Yep, he looks like he's pin high with that tree, which means he'll be able to see the basket on a second shot, which is a huge advantage on this
Huge.
hole.
Rich, big high turning forehand. Maybe
Stalls
not,
out a little
maybe
bit
not
on
enough
him.
turn.
We just said that. So far.
And Drew's got some power. Let's see him rip one here. Oh, just early left. But that should be no problem.
Yep, well short of that Mando tree, so he'll be able to throw back up and around it.
Rich with the shortest drive, longest up shot.
Yeah, and he was in a bit of a difficult spot. Once you're down that low, it's hard to be able to get the distance you need because you got to put the nose up on it to get it over that hill.
That was pretty good though. He
It
should have a circle's edge look there for his eagle. And Drew looking to do the same. Came in a bit short, but he'll probably have a circle 2 look. Yeah, this elevated basket is just high enough that, you know, with just a little wind, it makes these putts kind of tricky, so they want to get it close. Nice shot there from Derek.
Yeah, picture perfect from him. That's exactly how you want to play that hole.
Andrew throwing the green drone, it looks like. Just smashes
little
one.
long.
Wow. Throwing a mid-range long on a par 5. That's pretty good. Here's Drew. He was a little shorter than I thought. I would imagine he'd pitch it up, but maybe not. Yeah, just pitching up for his birdie. Should be no problem. Rich. Oh, what a putt.
Good putt, Rich.
That was 60 feet at least. Gets it up and in. Elevated basket. Great finish.
Especially from an awkward position after the drive.
Oh, yeah.
Still come back and get that eagle. That was a great putt.
Derek looking to get his 3 as well. Great putt. Derek played solid. I think that'll give him a second round lead card spot.
Yeah, a couple eagles on the back 9.
And Andrew looking to finish his good round with a -2 on the card. Oh. A little right, but no problem there. Always sticking to his routine. Drains it.
Yeah, good job.
And
Taking his time on that last one, making sure he capitalizes on that birdie.
solid round from Andrew. I think that'll put him in first place after the first round. Drew tapping in the bird.
Yeah, I think he even went upside down on that one.
Yeah, smart play. Tough round for him, but he's looking to make a push in the second round at Sioux. Well, that's all we have for you guys. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for being a part of our first commentary experience. Thanks to the St. Louis Disc Golf Club again for putting on these B tiers.
Yeah, we've got Sioux Passage next round. Make sure that you guys tune back in for the round 2 coverage of the Passage. And after round 1, again, we've got Presnell at neg 9, DG at neg 7, Rich coming in at neg 1, and Drew after a tough round coming in at +5. But Sioux is going to be a pretty long par 3 course, a little bit different par wise than we played on.